What's up, WCG fans? It's Kayla again, here to bring you the latest in WCG news. Players are making an attempt to reach the grand final in diverse games such as Hearthstone, Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne, Dota 2, and Clash Royale. Only the players who achieved outstanding results in regional finals for APAC, Europe, Americas, and China can go to the grand finale at Xi'an, China. The region we will take a look at is Europe. Only the top 8 for each game can advance from the regional qualifier. These players have already come through the national qualifier for their countries, and this time they played in the regional qualifier to test their skills in the wider world. It's been a long time since the last WCG was held, and the more reason for the players to be motivated to make it to the grand final. Shall we look at the results for Hearthstone Regional Qualifier first? The match we will watch now is the match between Eclipse of Ukraine and Darkology from Turkey. In the first set, Eclipse tried to focus the attack on the opponents, but every time he equipped Waggle Pick, they kept getting destroyed before being used by Darkology's acidic Swamp Ooze. Later in the game, Eclipse had exhausted too many of his cards to rid Mountain Giant and announced surrender. In the second set that followed, Darkology summoned 2 Mountain Giants, and with no means to take down the provoked minions on the field, Eclipse yielded, making Darkology the hero for the European Regional Final. In the upcoming European Regional Finals held in Athens, Greece, Lethal will also be representing Turkey with Darkology. Sweden will be represented by Techno Goose, Austria by Sebastian Joe, Slovenia by Zigasaro, Portugal by Barbosa 7, Russia by Levick, and Hungary is represented by Exigo. The next game is Warcraft 3. Entei from Germany and Zelko from France faced off each other. In the first set, Entei gets a good start by stealing Zelko's creep experience with Death Knight. Building up on this, Entei wins a battle in mid-game, and despite Zelko's constant harass, Zelko is constantly held off and even loses his hero, allowing Entei to charge into his main, to which he surrenders. In the following set, Zelko starts off better by managing to destroy Entei's building and keeping Entei's expansions at check. But in the final full attack to the opponent's main, he loses the battle and announced GG, and Entei advances to the regional final. Following Germany's Entei are Ankes from Poland, Crow Razorman from Croatia, Hawk from Russia, Night End from Romania, Doak from Sweden, Side from France, and Sonic from Ukraine, which will all go to the European Regional Final to get a shot at the WCG 2019 Xi'an Grand Final. It will be interesting to see which of these players will get to face the formidable Chinese players at the world stage. And next, let's look at the results from Dota 2 Regional Qualifier. Europe's regional qualifier was divided into 3 servers to determine the teams to advance. Spain's Los Pachachos had to play against Fluffy Cats, another team from Spain, to qualify. In the first set, Los Pachachos slowly gained advantage by going for towers only when they had more headcount. And when they won the last team fight, they immediately charged into the opponent's base. Fluffy Cats used buyback, but to no avail, as they were wiped out once again and surrendered. The battle to reach the regional final between 7 Esports from Kazakhstan and Namiga Gaming from Belarus was fierce. The game had seemed to start off even, with both teams taking and giving kills, but at the top lane, 7 Esports Razor barely manages to survive, and Namiga loses 3 heroes in the center battle later, creating a gap between the 2 teams. Namiga Gaming was unable to narrow this gap afterwards, and eventually, 7 Esports got the ticket to the European Regional Final. Together with Los Pachachos from Spain and 7 Esports from Kazakhstan, we also have Rozbijeshi and Hippomaniacs from Czech Republic, Keinbach Odervas from Germany, Team Serbia and Team Romania, and lastly, Pavaga Jr. from Belarus to continue their journey towards the grand final. Last game that was played was Clash Royale. In the final match, Dibakteri and Lemon Tea from Germany played against each other. As the ticket to the regional final was at stake, both players played fiercely, and the game was played in full 9 sets. In the last set, Dibakteri played aggressively with Royal Hogs and Musketeer and succeeded in doing a lot of damage to Lemon Tea's towers, whilst effectively holding off the opponent's attacks. With only 10 seconds remaining, Lemon Tea summons the skeleton army to do damage on Dibakteri's towers, but fails. Only few seconds left before sudden death mode, Dibakteri summons a 3 elixir card, Mega Minion, and saves his elixir. To defend this, Lemon Tea summons 7 elixir card, Mega Knight, but Dibakteri had managed to collect 10 elixir and sends off Royal Hogs, Poison, and Barbarian Barrel to the right tower, where Mega Knight couldn't defend, and confirmed his place in the European Regional Final. Following Dibakteri from Germany are Arctic Paul from France, Ruben and Fernando 725 from Spain, FMGG from Turkey, Ivan from Bulgaria, Lucas Gasm 13 from Portugal, and Thunderstruck from the UK, who gained the honor to play in the European Regional Final. I'm really curious to see which of them will manage to survive until the grand finale. We took a look at the European Regional Qualifier in this video. The players' passion towards the grand final was really impressive. The regional final that will determine the representative for Europe will be held in Athens, Greece. I'm really excited to find out which players will get to represent their countries in the grand final stage, which has returned after 6 years. Look forward to the European Regional Final and WCG 2019 Xi'an Grand Final in July to find out who will have their name carved in the new WCG history. This was Kayla. Thank you for watching. Bye.